stopping by today. I thought I'd do a journal page today in my 2025 album. I've got some very cute photos of a 21st birthday. It's actually my son's girlfriend's 21st birthday about a month ago, and I thought I'd scrap them. So I came up with, I thought this was the best page to use. Yes, she's got lots of purples and things in the background. Pink goes with it. She's got lots of different psychedelic-y looking colours in the background of that particular photo. But I'm going to run with this pinky goldy, bit of shimmery kind of a look. Yeah, so I printed out 8 photos that I'm going to use over 2 pages. I'm going to do the whole lot. So I've got a few stories to tell. Yeah, so this should be fun. So to start with, what I thought I would do is back all my photos. I normally start my videos and I've already done that, but I thought today I will do that for you so you can see what how I do that. It's not very exciting. It's just white cardstock. But I thought I would because I don't normally. So, all right, let's get underway. Let's start by trimming these. So I normally just cut all mine up. I use a selfie printer and select what I want out of my camera roll, play around with lighting, that sort of stuff, and then print them. And generally speaking, I use 4-up a lot. I use the 2 every now and again, not all the time, but generally speaking, I do 4 because I can get a lot more on a page. So, how cute is her cake? See her cake? She loves vodka drinks. Hence the vodka with Barbie, drunken Barbie on the top of her cake. It's very cute. Yeah, so just cut that little edge off. Selfie has made a funny little mark on the corner of that, but that's okay. I think, oh, this was the other one. I cut slightly. You can see a little bit of black on the edge. All right. So what I'm going to do is back them all. I just use tape for mine normally. Cute one of our family. Always nice to keep these memories in albums and things, isn't it? I tend to go small on my outside too. I just want to be able to outline it with a pen, and that's it. That's generally, and it just adds a little bit of breaking up. Just breaks up the photo that little bit. I find that works. Well, I like that look. I like that it breaks up the photo slightly. That's all I do. So then I just go back around and just outline them pretty much. I'll do a couple. I won't make you watch all of it because it will take too long. It's pretty good. I'll show you how I do 2, and then I'll go off camera and do the rest. I'll come back to you. So then I just use one of my pens, just a black pen, and I just outline the edges like so. Oh, went off the edge. Oh, went off the edge. Doesn't really matter. I don't normally do it on the actual journal, just in case I go over the edge like I just did twice. But yeah, that's all I do. So there's one. I'll do the other one. But yeah, I like an outlined edge. I feel like it finishes off the picture. It doesn't have to be much, but I just feel like it's more finished. And don't worry if you go a bit wonky. it doesn't matter. Once they're all in, no one's going to know the difference. Okay, I'll go and do the rest. Okay, and I'll be back. All photos done and all got their backing and their lines around the outside. So it takes a little while to get them all done, so they're all finished and ready to go. So what I'm going to do now, I've sort of roughly worked them into 2 sections. So I've got Zach, his girlfriend Alexis, and the cake, their family, our family. Alexis doing her speech, and this was at the end of the night. She was going out to hit the nightclubs, and she had this cool sign out the front of the venue. So yeah, I took a cute photo of that with her and her mum. So yes, all right. Sequence of events. So I'm just going to pop these to the side for now and work out what I'm going to do. So I don't want to cover too much of this up because I really like it and it goes really good with some of these photos. So I don't want to do too much to this page. As long as I've got some of this coming through, I think it'll be okay. I've got this nice doily that I thought would work quite well. There's actually 2 there, but I really like how thick it is. Do I keep it together? And I don't want it to hang off the page because the doily can get a little bit, it rips a little bit. So I want to be able to secure most of it onto the page. So what to do? I think I'm going to overlap it as well so a bit comes onto this page. Or do I just pull them apart? Make it thinner. Oh, it's coming apart now. Let's just do 1. I was going to do 2 to make it a thicker look, but let's run with it. Okay, so I'm thinking this down here and then to put my photos, put 4 on this particular one, but I also want to mix it up a little bit so you can see most of the doily. Yeah, so you got a bit around there. So I think what I'm going to do is put it there and overhang it slightly onto the next page. I think that will be okay. Just if I hang it over, it's going to get really tatty quite quickly. So that's my thoughts on that. And I don't mind that it spills over onto this page. I think it will be fine. So I'm just going to use my glue stick. I had a comment the other day, a message about the glue stick. Thanks, Amanda, for asking. It's just a regular glue stick, nothing fancy. It just helps to secure things down a little bit, which is always good. Holds things in place. All right, quite like how that's looking. I think that's pretty good. I've mainly stuck the middle and I can always go back and put a bit under these bits, I think. I'm going to have to put it onto these bits. It's just going to get a bit messy, I think, through there. But it's the only way to stick it down properly. Yeah, that's better. So it sort of goes into the fold. Okay with that. Nice, except it's a bit messy on the fingers. All right, happy with that. Now that's stuck down. Beautiful. So now these photos, I feel like I need something else in them. Yes, I still want them to pop. I feel like I need something in the middle. I've got a few different purpley pages. This is a Simple Stories, the little things. I'm not going to use that, so it's the wrong pink. So I thought I could use a little bit of this. And I also got this one out, which is out of, I can't remember the brand, but it is full of all different colours and all different patterns. So it's a really, it's a good one for that sort of stuff. So I thought the purples of this go quite well, and there is a little bit of that is more the cakey sort of colours, so I thought I could incorporate a little bit of both. 2 patterns might be too much. I might even do a few lines, even if it's just through the middle. Or does that need to be that colour? That might need to be that colour because it goes with the cake and the balloons more. All right, let's do that. I don't think I want to back too much. I think I just need a little bit of a snippet to go through, more through the center, just to break up the white kind of thing, so it just shows through. So I might just take a little snip of this piece, grab my cutters, and I think I probably don't need much. Probably about there. That's about 1.5 inches, I think. Taken off. I stick that in. Yeah, I think that looks good. That incorporates a bit more of the colour. I'm not using up too much, so I probably need to snip it off about here somewhere, I think, just to incorporate a bit of the colour in there. It doesn't need to be much, just enough to make it work. Yeah, quite like that. That looks good. I mean, I can use the other piece for the other side if we have to. So, yeah, I like that. I don't think I need the dark purple just yet. I might use that for the other side. Okay, now I had some cool, I found some of these die cuts that were in a kit that I had. And I've got these as well, so they're sort of a bit of different. I thought it would go quite well with some of this background stuff, so whether I use a bit, not sure where to put them. So maybe if I put this bit even down there, do I put the photo? Yeah, I think maybe put the photo over it, otherwise it's going to hang. Bring it out a little bit so you can still see it. What do you reckon? I think that works. Sort of gives that psychedelic-y sort of a look that she's got on there. Maybe I'll put it like that on there. I think if I put too many on one side, it's going to, that sort of evens out the sparkly bits a little bit. Just to say I can't put that there or somewhere. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe. It's all about playing, isn't it? Until you're happy with where it sits. I quite like how that is. Do I put that one up there? Pull that one down slightly. Maybe. Maybe. That way I could journaling and stuff. That will be the next thing. Yeah, I think they need to go on this side. They've got to be on this side. Otherwise it doesn't work. What else have I got? Also got these cool, nice big die cuts. I think these are Vicki Boutin ones out of one of her kits. These could be too big though. That's the only thing. Maybe that goes better. Then I could put a bit of journaling on this side. That could work. Absolutely. All right, let's play with the other side. So I'm roughly going to put these so that they're in a similar position, I think. But I also think I need a bit of something behind this as well, which is where I'm thinking maybe to use a little bit of this, because it sort of goes with these, some of these colours down here. I like the look of that. Or do I just go the light purple? I still feel like I think I need a little bit of the other as well. Yep, that could work. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tear a bit of this down this side and use a bit of just some little snippety bits. Even that could work. Just in little places to make it all work together. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, let's tear a bit more. Really need to make these so that they bend a bit, hey? You think? What do we go this colour? Only thing with that is you're going to cover up a bit of this. But I think that's okay. Yep, okay, let's do that. Maybe even, that's too much of that. I think we only need one. That goes with these kind of pinkies as well, I think. You think out loud to yourself when you're doing a page. I know I do. Work out where you want things to go. I quite like that. I think I'm going to stick this page down. I'm happy with that. I think I need to fiddle a bit more with this one, so let's stick some of these down. Oop. Piece is a bit big. So, put that roughly in the middle a bit. Not sure I've got that in the right spot. That goes there, that goes there. That one. That one. As long as I see a bit underneath. That looks pretty good actually. Alright, I'm just going to glue this little piece on the back. Down there somewhere, about there. I haven't stuck it all completely down yet to make sure that I've got it in the right spot. And the long piece in, so this one's going to go in here somewhere. So I see a little bit of that. Yeah, that's good. Oop. Cake. Yeah, I've got roughly the same amount hanging off both sides, so that's good. I'm going to stick that. It's looking pretty good. Probably could have moved this up slightly, but I'm okay with that. I think it will be fine. Glue these bits down. That way you've just got a little piece poking through. I think I need to stick that over there, and then I can put that one on the feet or under. Yeah, that's okay, I think. What do you guys think? All right, let's stick this piece in. I probably should have done this before I stuck those photos down, but let's see how we go. Oh, we're going to have sticky fingers. Can't remember if I had that on top or underneath now. Let's go on top. Yeah, looks good. All right, stick this one down. You second guess lots of things before you stick and then go, oh, I shouldn't have put that there. I might put these ones on with tape. Stick them in the centres so you won't see them too much. It's like a piece of acetate, but they're quite cute. They're shimmery and shiny, and they go like different colours in the different lights, and it's sort of a goldy, silvery colour, which I think will go all right here. All right, let's do these ones. Back a bit. You'll never see it anyway. It's pretty good. Hangs off the top slightly, which is completely fine. Yeah, I quite like that. Then I think I can put a little journaling spot or something down this corner. I'll stick that down a bit later. Yep. I need something a bit heavier to sit on it to stick it properly. Yeah, I like that. That's coming up pretty good. All right, now to do the other side. So much for not covering up all those hearts, hey? But the aim is to stick that in roughly the same spot. So why don't I just measure that slightly? Make it about the same width. And put it roughly in the, I might put it underneath actually. Roughly in the same spot. Let's do that. That's it. Looks pretty good. All right, let's put some sticky on the back of these. Not sure about that paper yet. I'd like to incorporate it somewhere, but it might be a bit of playing at the end, just to incorporate a few other colours and things. Right, that's all done. Okay, so let's work out our sequence. That's it. So rip all the backs off the tape. Gosh, I think it's coming off. All right. That's about right. Okay, now lining these up. Do you stick with the sequence when you scrapbook? Like, do you have a certain... it probably depends on the photos, really. These photos are all the same orientation, so all portrait. So I thought I would run with that as a bit of a scheme. They seem to work okay that way, you know, 4, 4. And it shows how the night sort of goes on. So that's how the sequence of events I've sort of put it in. But of course, it depends. Everyone does things differently. I quite like that this is all exposed, which is a good thing, which makes me think I need to put a little bit of this somewhere else. Maybe it just needs to be a smaller piece. And do I need the tearing? Yeah, maybe I just go with something like that, so you can just see a little bit of it. And maybe I just stick that under there. Yeah, just so it's got a little bit, because this background paper is pretty busy. I don't think you need too much on it. And you still want to see that it's hearts. Well, I think you do. I think it's it sort of goes with it. And the hearts on this purple paper sort of ties in, so that's why I chose that. I don't know about you, I'm not a big purpley person. And then the funniest part is that, yes, Zach's girlfriend loves purple. Which, that's always fun to scrapbook, isn't it? I don't know why scrappers don't love purple. I'm not a fan of purple either myself. I don't know. It's hard to scrap. So this put me to the test. When she said it was purple, I went, ooh. But that's totally okay. That's her choice. And it's made quite a pretty page, actually, so which is a good thing. Quite like that. So yeah, I think I'll just stick with the 2 pieces. Then I thought I've got some pretty gold washi tape that I could put on, even some pinks as well that I've also got. So I thought I'll start with the gold first and work out where I'm going to put that. I don't know why I tear my washi in half. I always do, and I have for a long time. It's just a thing. I can't tell you why I do that, but I definitely do. I think it, I find that that's too wide. If you're tucking it behind things and stuff like that, that's completely fine. But I don't tend to, I tuck it a little bit, sometimes I do. I just feel like it needs to be, okay, speak of the devil, let's put it under this one because that should work okay. But it's a wider piece of tape, so just adds a little pop of shimmer here and there. So then I feel like I need to put it on the opposite side. Well, let's stick it on the top there. Ooh. Adds little pops of colour, which is always nice too. Do I need the pinks? I might use this one if I can get it started. I think I just bought these ones online and they came in smaller amounts, which is sometimes good for washi, but I like that they've got 3 different matching colours that go with it. Yeah, I like that, that's cool. I don't know if I like it on that piece. I think the gold goes with the curtains there. I might have to put that on the top or behind. Let's put it behind slightly. That way it still goes. And I'll do the same on the other piece. Do that one on the bottom. Much better. Quite happy with that. Yeah, right. I also have these little hearts that I could put on as well. They're just like little resin hearts I got in a kit, so I thought I might be able to put a few of those as well, possibly. And I've also got some stickers. These stickers are quite cute too, and I think I have, oh yes, I have a purple one. How good's that? So maybe I pop the purple one up here. Too much purple, possibly. Yeah, I like that one better. That one looks better. Got a few pinky purplies in this. Or does this look better? Oh, then maybe that could move over there. Oh, what do you think? Yeah, I quite like that. Maybe I don't use those. I just thought they were the perfect colour. Yeah, maybe I'll put this big purple one down here. Purple. Do I have a pinky flower? Pink flower, pink, purple and green. No purple flower, okay. Pink maybe. Pink heart? I'm going to put them on an angle. That works. I also thought about using this happy too. For happy birthday. Seems it's the right colour. Happy, happy. Decisions. Can't really see it on that page, can you? About there. I put happy birthday. Though, where am I going to put the journaling? Maybe that needs to go up there. I quite like it there. All right, I'll go and see if I can grab a birthday or write some lettering with it. Won't be long. I was going to check my stash. Okay, had a little dive through the stash, and I think I'm going to stick with the happy there, and I'm going to do birthday Alexis down this side. So I found these, because birthday's so long, these are just some thickers by Happy Life, by Vida Feliz. And there's navy ones on the other side, so I thought I would use some of these to work out birthday. And then I've got some little gold stickers too that I thought I could write Alexis down the bottom. So I'll work out where the birthday is going to go first, and then we can stick the Alexis on. So do we start with the Y? Of course we do, because the Y hangs over a little bit on there. D. Oh, they can probably go reasonably close to each other so I can fit everything in. I don't mind if they're slightly off center and not super straight. That's how I roll usually, not super straight. Most things have got a little angle to them when I do them. Yeah, I think this will go quite well. I was going to try and do it in gold, but I don't have any gold this small. So I think the little white letters will work out quite well, size-wise anyway. Where's I? You get lots in a pack for these ones too, for them being smallish, which I don't mind. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. All right, let's work out where Alexis is going. Let's start with the end. Oh, these are a bit cardstocky actually. They're quite stiff. I don't think I need to back anything. I think they'll be okay, you know, to make it a little bit different. So say I'll put a piece of paper or something in the back. I think they'll be okay. Yeah, they stand out enough. X. Thought about leaving a little bit of room so I can, actually I'll move them down slightly, because I think I'm going to put a little line under this just to make it stand out a little bit. E. I'm not sure what brand these were. These come in a kit, I think, that I bought, but they're great. Good size. They're sort of thicker size, generally speaking. And an A. Happy birthday, Alexis. Yeah, that's good. I like that. What do you guys think? Mixed up as well on the sizing, which is always good. I could also put a 21 there if I was really, although these don't have any 2s. But I don't think, you can see it's 21st there, so, and I'm going to write on my journaling about that as well, so I thought I would underline these to make them a little more noticeable. A little bit of doodling on there as well, just to make it stand out a little bit more. This is quite textured, this paper. It's a Vicki Boutin paper, this particular one. She loves texturing stuff, which I love. It always looks so good. But yeah, I think the background's busy enough. I don't have to do too much to this page. Well, that's my thoughts anyway. And then I thought I might, I had stuck this on something else and then decided not to use it. So it's already got sticky tape on the back of it. It was sticking to the lid of my little labels box. And I thought I could pop it up here somewhere. I think that will work. Let's take him off while I do a little bit of journaling. And then I'll stick it back on. Oh, I might need to stick these down. They're a bit lifty, but that's all right. All right. So it seems I've got a few lines down there. I thought I might put some lines on here as well, just to finish it off. All right, whoa. Okay, well, that stuck to me. So then I just need to work out where to put this. Yeah, I think that's okay. As long as you can still see the journaling okay. Yep, I quite like that. The other thing I found is some of these as well. So they're like the Jen Hadfield, they're mirror acrylic stickers. I haven't actually used any of these yet, so since they sort of go with the colour scheme, I thought I would put a few on here. And since they're hearts, that works quite good. Where to put that one? Maybe the top. What do you reckon? Yep, I think that goes quite well. We might do I might do a biggish one here. I feel like I need something else here. Are there any more of those stickers? What other colours have I got? Pinks. They're blues and greens, unless I do a pink one, but then that could be too much pink, isn't it? Or do I change this one up? Put the purple one there. Purple. Don't mind that, although I feel like they're too big. I think that goes better down the bottom. Just blends out the different colours. Maybe I do a smaller pink. This smallish pinkish one. Although there is a purple one over here too. Let's try the purple one. What? They're very sticky, these. They're good. Pink, purple. What do you think? Maybe I need to put one down here somewhere to blend it out, or on this side. No, otherwise it weighs that out. I think it needs to be on this side somewhere. What do you think? I think that looks quite good. Because they're still big, I don't think I need another one. Unless I put something on this side. There's another pink one there. Too many hearts? I feel like there's too many hearts. Let's ditch that idea. What else is there? Pink, pink. The one time you actually want a purple heart. And it's not quite there. What about this purple? Actually, let's go this little flower. I've got a second one of those. What if I put that there? and a little pink heart. Don't have that same colour though, but that's all right. Maybe I just do a hot pink one. Hot pink will go all right too. That way it's mixing it up slightly, isn't it? Yeah, that's the same as that colour. Yeah, I like that better. That looks better. What do you think? Get rid of some of this stuff out of the way. What do you think about that? I'm quite happy with how that all turned out, actually. I've just got to stick a few of these down, which I might do with a bit of PVA. Just some wet glue. Again, me and the puffy stickers, not always friends. Okay, I think I'll stick it a bit on this one too. Just a bit on the back. Okay, what do you think? I think that's done. I think that's enough on that page to finish it off. And I've gone with the sparklies here, there and everywhere. Yeah, I quite like it. It's come up really well. Purples. Some journaling at the top, up here. Puffies. Happy from a sticker sheet that just goes with it. And then Birthday Alexis down the bottom. So I'm quite happy with how all that turned out. Looks great. We kept lots of elements and things as well. So goes to show you sometimes don't have to do too much to a page to, you know, jazz it up a little bit. It's more about the photos, but of course it's about the prettiness as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Not too bad. I'm quite happy with it all. It sits quite well. All right. Leave me a comment if you want to know what anything is, or what any of the supplies or anything that I used. I'm always happy to answer any questions. Yeah, or leave me a comment. That'd be great. All right. I'll leave that with you today. So I'll hope to see you in the next video. Bye.